Hello, hello, high level listeners. Have you ever been talking about something in English and suddenly oh my gosh, you just totally forgot the word for it? The thing, the thingy, the whatchamacallit? Don't worry, it even happens to us sometimes. So let's learn some natural words and phrases that native speakers use when we forget a word. Hi guys, I'm Kat. I'm your American teacher for today.
And I'm Mark, your British teacher here at High Level Listening. And today, like usual, we'll share two stories, one American and one British, and then we'll break down the vocabulary and then give you some short dialogues using phrases all about forgetting things. Also, if you want to share with us in the comments, I think we have a really interesting topic. Do you have a funny word in your language when you can't remember a word? Like in English, we have a thingy, whatchamacallit, a thingamabob, a doodad, a doohickey. Do you have these kinds of words in your language too? Please let us know.
And don't forget, we have over 80 study guides and PDF transcripts to help you remember all the vocabulary and phrases from our podcast. You can grab them on our PayHip store or join us as a vocabulary member for weekly study guides and exclusive members only videos. All the links are down below.
Okay, so let's jump into today's topic. I'll start by asking Kat, how did your big presentation go at work yesterday?
I think I really fumbled the ball on that one. So first, something went wrong with the what's the word for that? The whatchamacallit, the projector. The projector wasn't working. And after that, I just totally blanked. My brain just froze. It was crazy. Finally, I pulled myself together and just had to get on with it.
Wow, okay. It sounds like you made a recovery, at least, even with a little hiccup.
Thankfully. Mark, has that kind of ever happened to you? Do you forget words or even names of people?
Oh, yeah, all the time. Just the other day, I was talking about this actor and I drew a blank on his name. I was like, you know, what's his face from that series you're always on about? And then at work, I couldn't for the life of me remember the word for a USB stick. So I just called it the widget, the thingamabob, the whatchamacallit. And I was like, USB stick? It's like, yes, thank you, USB stick. Okay, so those are our two scripts. We're talking about forgetting things, or just when things slip your mind goes blank. There's lots of expressions. Don't worry if you didn't catch everything. We're going to go back to the start and go through them again and explain and expand on all the vocab and phrases. So back to the start of your story, Kat. How did your big presentation go?
I think I really fumbled the ball on that one. So this is an interesting phrase, fumbled the ball on that one. Yeah, I think I really fumbled the ball on that one. This means that I made a mistake and I didn't look good. Okay. The word fumble, we usually use it in American football and the NFL when they throw the ball and you try to catch it and then you drop it on the ground. You fumbled it. Yeah, you really fumbled that one. So if you fumble something or you're fumbling with the words, you're fumbling with the presentation, you're making mistakes. All right, you're making mistakes. So I think I really fumbled the ball on that one. I think I really fumbled that one. That just kind of means "Ooh, it wasn't pretty. It didn't look good. I made a mistake."
Right. I think I've also heard drop the ball on that one with the same meaning.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because fumble sounds like, uh, uh, I'm
I got
trying,
it.
I'm
I got it.
trying.
I got
Drop
it.
the
I got
ball
it.
sounds like you made a mistake. You can't recover from this. You dropped the ball on that. So it does kind of, for me, have a little bit of a different meaning. What about you, Mark? Do you ever forget words?
Yes, all the time. That's it. All the time. So, yes, even though we are teachers and we're supposed to know all the words in English all the time, we're still human. It still happens to us. Yes, and actually, it happens all the time. Not literally, because obviously, when you hear me speak, I am remembering words. But if I want to show that it happens often or quite often, yeah, all the time. especially if I'm trying to make someone else feel better. Kat had a rough presentation. I want to sympathize. I want to show that it's not just her, it's me too. So, yeah, all the time. Oh, yeah, me too. All the time. It can be a way to help someone else feel better. So, back to your presentation. What happened exactly?
So first, well, something went wrong with the uh oh, what's the word for that? Oh man, what is the word for that? Okay, so even though we're English teachers, even though, maybe when you get nervous, maybe when you get
Yeah.
a kind of a bit worried about something, all of a sudden, oh man, what what is the word for that? Come on, wake up, brain, wake up. What's the word? Something went wrong with the that what's the word for that? A lot of my students mix up sometimes. What's the word for this? What's the word for that? If I'm trying to think of something, especially from the past or something that's not in the room with us, go ahead and use that.
Hmm.
What's the word for that? That thing, that place, that person. If you're trying to think of something, use the word that. What's the word for that? I
Mm.
can't
Yeah,
remember.
what's the word? Oh, what's the word for that? It's a good, you can,
What's the word?
when you say it, I feel like you're asking for help from people around
Yeah,
you and they could come in and give you the word. Oh, what's the word for
yeah.
that?
What's the word for that?
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
what's the word for that? All right, Mark, you forget words all the time. Can you give me an example?
Yes, just the other day, I was talking about this actor and I drew a blank on his name. So just the other day, I was talking about this actor and I drew a blank on his name. So when you forget something and you don't remember, I drew a blank. I drew a blank. I couldn't think of his name. Maybe I could see his face in my mind, but his name? Um, oh my God, what's his name? I drew a
Drawing a
blank.
blank here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
am
drawing a blank
drawing
here.
a blank right now. Yes, blank means empty or clear. So there's nothing in my mind. A blank piece of paper is a white page with nothing on it. That's my mind. I drew a blank. I don't know if it's drew like with a pencil or it's the past of draw, like
I
take.
I'm
Um,
thinking of, yeah, I'm thinking of the word take. Like I'm looking in my
yeah,
brain and I'm trying to grab some information and it's coming up blank. That's
there's
kind of
nothing
what I'm
there.
thinking.
Drew a blank. Yeah. So if you forget something, again, maybe you're just on the spot, maybe you're nervous or you're just a bit tired. I just, sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Um, sorry. If you don't know, that's the phrase. So you were trying to remember the word for something in the presentation. What were you talking about?
What's the word for that? The yeah, the whatchamacallit, the projector. The projector.
The
Okay, the
projector.
projector wasn't
Okay.
working.
Mm.
The projector. That's it. That's it. Okay. So, I'm gonna continue with some of those phrases. We've got what's the word for that? You know. Now, I'm not saying you know the word, tell me. I'm saying, the
You know,
the so, along
yeah.
with the word that, we often use the word the. Why? Because I'm trying to think of a specific word. Okay. You know that, the, that,
Mm.
that thing, the thing that we use to show on the wall, the, whatchamacallit, the whatchamacallit. This is one of those silly words that we use when we can't think of the word. Why do we use it? It's a little bit silly, but also it's kind of to take some of the pressure off. Because you could say the thing, the thing, the thing, but that feels a little stressful. The whatchamacallit, whatever the name is, whatever the name is. So, the whatchamacallit, the projector. The projector wasn't working. So sometimes we'll repeat the word. Oh, I got it. And then we'll repeat it and we'll continue with our sentence.
Gonna have fun typing out the subtitles for this episode.
I'm sure some students will be like, what on earth is that?
Yeah, this is one word. Whatchamacallit.
Yeah, there's one of many silly words as well. Okay, so I know you kind of drew a blank on this guy's name. So what happened next?
Well, I was like, what's his face from that series you're always on about? So I was trying to remember an actor, but I drew a blank. I was like, or I was saying, you know, what's his face? Oh, what's his face? If you can't remember a person's name, what's his face for a man? And for a woman, what's her face? Oh, what's her face? What's her face? Nicole Kidman or someone famous. It doesn't have to be someone famous. It can be any person, any name, a friend, a colleague, or anybody. So yeah, if I need help, I'm trying to remember and what's his face? Like Kat was doing. I'm kind of saying it to buy some time, but also if you can help me, you can say the name. What's his face? From that series you're always on about. That series. I also can't remember the name of the series, the TV series or the TV show. That series. That one
You
that
know,
you
you
were
know.
talking about before. Yeah, or that one that you talked about previously. That series you're always on about. If you are on about something, it means you're talking about it. And this can be a little bit annoying or frustrating. Maybe they talk about it too much. But here I'm using it in quite a neutral way. That series you're always on about. You're always on about it because you like it. And I can't remember the actor. What's his face? From that series you're always talking about. Or, what's her face? From that movie you really like. Or, yeah, so you can have a what's his face for a man, what's her face for a woman if you can't remember their name.
Well, good
Okay.
luck because I don't remember anybody's name.
Right. This is you usually to me. I am your Google about movies and actors
I
and
don't remember
actresses,
anybody's
especially.
name. So that
Right.
show that I'm always going on about, I have no idea what their names are.
You can even say it when you see them. If you see an actor come on screen, you can be, oh look, it's what's his face.
What's her name?
Oh, it's
It's
what's her
what's his
face
face?
from that other movie. Yeah, so you can say it at them as
That
well.
happens to me all the time. That happens to me all. Is that
Mm,
why you said the example? Because I do that all the time.
probably, yeah.
See,
Just like, oh, it's
that's
what's
what's
his
her name.
face
That's what's
from
her name. What's her
yeah.
name?
Oh look,
What's
it's
her
what's his
name?
face. Okay, well, back to your meeting. The projector wasn't working. Yeah, I always hate when something important stops working right as you need it.
Yeah, and after that, I just totally blanked. My brain just froze. Now, why does this happen to us? Because something broke, something happened, something went wrong. So after that, I just totally blanked. Oh. Mark
Uh,
said he drew a blank. I just drew a blank. That sounds like one thing. One thing. Oh, I forgot a name. I forgot a number. I forgot one thing. I drew a blank. But I went blank or I blanked sounds like nothing.
I
I'm
forgot
thinking about
everything.
nothing. I forgot everything. So
Where
I
am
just totally blanked. Hi, what's my name? Where am I? My brain just froze. My brain just froze. What was I saying? I have no idea. Both of those phrases are really good when you have forgotten everything. You just forget everything. All right. So, I know you couldn't remember that person's name. Do you ever forget the names of stuff or the names of things?
I? Yes. And then at work, I couldn't for the life of me remember the word for a USB stick. So then at work, I couldn't for the life of me remember the word for a USB stick. This thing is what I mean. This is a USB stick. I
Show
couldn't
us.
for the life of me remember. So if you really, really struggle and you are trying and trying, you're thinking and thinking and thinking, I can't remember. I can't for the life of me remember. It's quite a strange phrase. We always use it with
Very
remember.
dramatic.
Yeah, it sounds like if I don't remember, I'll die or something is going to
Oh,
happen
you'll
to me.
die.
Yeah, like this is a really high pressure. But yeah, I couldn't for the life of me remember his name. Like I saw him at the party, I shook his hand, and I knew I'd seen him before, but I couldn't for the life of me remember his name. So if you're really trying, because you want to know, we want to remember, this is the phrase. But again, my mind went blank, or I drew a blank. At work, I couldn't for the life of me remember the word for a USB stick. This was the thing. All right, so last part of your story, Kat. How did it all go in the end? You had the projector problem and some other things.
Yeah.
Did you get through it?
Look, finally, I pulled myself together and just had to get on with it. It sometimes we just have days like that, right? Finally, I pulled myself together. Remember, I said that I totally blanked and my brain just froze. Whoa. Okay, so shake it off. Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together, man. Pull yourself
Kind of
together.
shaking
Okay,
you. Yeah.
so if you're feeling overly emotional, if you're feeling a little crazy, or if your brain just suddenly froze and you totally blanked, okay, I pulled myself together. I am pulling myself back together. I'm ready. I can think again. I can do this presentation, and I just had to get on with it. Sometimes you just have to get on with it. Come on, get on with it. Yeah, keep going, get on with it. Means keep going even though there's a problem. Look, can we just
Mm.
get on with it? I know this is tough, but we need to get through it. Okay? So let's just get on with it. Let's continue even though it's hard, even though it's emotional. Okay? Let's just get on with it. Okay? Keep going. Keep going. All right, so your little USB doohickey doodaddy thing. What would you
Hmm.
call it? Or what did you call it if you couldn't remember the word?
Well, I couldn't for the life of me remember it, so I just called it the widget, the thingamabob, the what do you call it? Like
What'd you
USB?
call it?
Yes, thank you. Yes. So there's three words here when you can't remember something. I think especially an object or a gadget or a bit of technology, maybe an appliance in the kitchen or a tool, something small. The widget, the widget, especially technology. So a USB stick, a remote for an air conditioner or a remote for the TV is the widget, something small that uses technology. Uh, this thingamabob. We had whatchamacallit. Now we've got thingamabob. That's one word again. Again, I'm not sure if it's in the dictionary. I've never seen it in a textbook, but every native speaker knows this word, a thingamabob.
It's got to be in the dictionary. I just
It
don't know how
probably
to
is.
spell it.
Sure, yeah,
Thingamabob.
right. Right. A thingamabob is an object, an item, and you can't remember the name of it. Sometimes you don't know the word for it if it's something kind of unusual. The thingamabob, like I don't know what this is,
That's
even
an
in English.
interesting little doohickey that you
It's a
got.
little doohickey. Yeah, that's more of an American one, I think. And the final phrase is a what do you call it? The what do you call it? It's a big mash of what do you call it? 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 One of those things, this, what do you call it? You drop this, what do you call it?
Bobby pin.
There you go,
Bobby
a
pin.
bobby pin. That's a good one. And yes, when you're searching for the word and maybe you're asking for help, the widget, the thingamabob, the what do you call it? Maybe you're cooking something in the kitchen, and you're like, can you pass me the what do you call it? And sometimes they might know what you mean and hand you what you're after. But yes, if you're struggling for the word of something, you can use these words instead. Again, if you have these words in your language, we really want to hear them because They're weird in English. I really hope they're kind of weird and unusual in other languages too.
Right. So now that we've gone through all the vocabulary, let's listen to the story all together once more. Hopefully, you can understand quite a bit more of it. So, how did my presentation go? Well, I think I really fumbled the ball on that one. So, first, something went wrong with what's the word for that? Whatchamacallit? The projector. The projector wasn't working. And after that, I just totally blanked. My brain just froze. Finally, I pulled myself together and just had to get on with it.
And my story, one more time. Do I forget things? Yeah, all the time. Just the other day, I was talking about this actor and I drew a blank on his name. I was like, you know, what's his face from that series you're always on about? And then at work, I couldn't for the life of me remember the word for a USB stick. So I just called it the widget, the thingamabob, the whatchamacallit, USB stick? Yes, thank you.
So now let's show you some of the vocabulary in a back and forth dialogue. Now, I would say some of these phrases maybe aren't the best at work. I would probably say, what's his face? What's her face? Just with friends. What's her name? What's his name? Is a little bit more professional. I think you could use that at work just fine, but it's never really professional to forget somebody's name. So do it kind of quietly, right?
So, hey, did you watch that movie? The one with oh, what's his face?
Wait, who? Which one?
You know, that one from that series you're always on about. Totally blanking on his name.
Oh, you mean Paul Rudd.
Yes, thank you. Sorry, my brain just froze there for a second.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch it. I didn't end up watching it. All right, so kind of this one sounds like something you might have with a as a quick conversation at work. Hey, can you hand me the that sorry, what's the word for that?
Which one?
Oh, the thingamabob, the little thingy for plugging into your computer?
Oh, I see. The USB stick.
Ah, yeah, that's it. Sorry, I completely drew a blank on that.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I've been really forgetful lately too.
All right, and there you go. Some natural everyday phrases for when you forget the word in English.
Yes, and again, please tell us, do you have words like this in your language as well? Like thingy, whatchamacallit, what's his face? We'd love to hear them. So tell us in the comments below. We always read and reply.
And if you want to study these even more, check out our PayHip store or join our Vocabulary Builder membership for weekly study guides and exclusive videos.
Yes, thanks very much for listening. We'll see you very soon for another episode here on High Level Listening. Bye bye.